My main point to go with jazz was the openness, you know. It's so many influences, you know. Now when we have musicians nowadays talking like, oh, you know, the real deal, that's Charlie Parker and it's Miles. And yes, of course they were the real deal. They still are. But what did they do back in the days? They created new shit. Well, my name is Matthias Loescher. I am a native Austrian and I play the guitar. I started playing the guitar, I started fooling around with it when I was about 10 years old. It took me like 4 years to convince my parents that this is really it. I took it very serious, but my parents still didn't really think that it would be like, you know, seriously a profession or worth like working into it so much. But I kept doing it, and when I was 16, they started fully getting the picture, and from that point on, I was just working my ass off. I consider myself as a jazz musician, meaning that I'm very open, that I absorb everything that touches me, that is emotional enough for me, you know, to relate to. That's the kind of music I want to do. Whether this is funk, whether this is also modern classical stuff, I also did that. Whether this is electronic stuff, drum and bass, whatever. Whether it's hip hop, I basically don't care so much, you know, as long as I get that feeling out of it. I had the great opportunity to receive a Fulbright Scholarship, and that actually really got me here because, you know, I'm an artist. That means in 99% or even more than that I'm broke, which means, you know, I didn't have the money to just move here on an artist visa, not knowing anybody. So I received that scholarship and got the great opportunity to start studying here. I went to a college in Upstate, New York called Purchase College, which was a fantastic experience for me. Great teachers. It was my main guitar instructor was John Abercrombie. I mean, this is like a lifelong dream. The newest project actually that I also play mostly there is the Ruff Pack. To have New York based, to have Vienna based. We have been working for 2 years now. It's Daru Jones on drums, one of my favorite drummers. I'm really so happy to work with this guy. And Stefan Conrad on the bass, who's also from Austria, Vienna. We pretty much blend and mix hip-hop and jazz. Compositional wise, it is rather jazz related, but it's the grooves and the way we integrate hip-hop, since that was a big influence on me in terms of just not talking about the culture, but just about the art form. I'm talking about rhythm, you know, about phrasing, which is definitely, to my opinion, very much related to jazz, you know. I've been working with an artist called Lylit recently. She's also a good friend of mine. She's also Austrian, and she had a single release last fall. So I still have my working band there, which is a jazz quartet. But then I also like play with a hip-hop jazz band called Ask Invitational. I also play with a reggae band called Millions of Dreads. So that all adds up and gets me a lot of work, of course, which is good. You know, since I was 16, since I picked up my first Wes Montgomery record, I was sure that I have to come to New York, you know. Getting all those records of Miles and all the great guys, you know. I always saw like on the back, like, where did they record it? Oh, New York City. I gotta be something in New York City, you know. I stayed here for 2 years, and in terms of artistic development for myself, it was the biggest experience I ever had. You know, New York is just unbelievable. The possibilities, the guys who are around here, the scene, it's whoa, you know. And I even didn't start, you know, working with people from, let's say, Latin America, you know, and they are here too, you know. It's like everybody's here, all the music is here, like so many possibilities. So I'm definitely not done with the city yet, you know. Right now I'm back home, very comfortable with that too, you know, it gives me space also to work, further work on my projects and, you know, continue projects I have back home. But in the long run, I would love to come back for a couple of years on an artist visa or whatever, and keep maintaining the work and increase actually working with artists from here, since I feel very comfortable, you know, with the kind of music, you know, especially in jazz and hip hop, which is happening right now here. This is Matthias Loescher for Capsulocity.